Hello there, Pisces. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Pisces for February of 2021. To everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am empath, so I have a weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. I guess that makes all of you Pisces named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme for the month. Now we have good words and we got some interesting cards. Most of them are pretty good though. We have delight, responsibility, play, grace, and expansiveness for our words. And you want to start off the bat with expansiveness. We have the world on the bottom of the deck. So that means success is assured, and success in all of our endeavors is assured. We are or soon will be basically on top of the world. So everything's available to us at this time. Completion of maybe completion of projects, attainment of our goals and our aims, and happiness, harmony in our lives. That's delightful. That's our play energy too, all at the same time. Whatever we do now is going to succeed, whether it's a career change, could be maybe a move to another place, a new relationship, recognition, rewards, some type of acclaim can come with this card. End of an old cycle. This is the last card in the deck. So it's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one coming into being. And we feel supported right now by our own inner resources. It's a time of being very, very self-confident and of victory. And who doesn't love that? And of victory. We put our trust where it belongs, and the trust was put in the universe, and we reap the results if we put our trust in the universe. Comes through that, just like our word down here, stepping into the flow of grace. So because of that, at this time, there's many possibilities and opportunities to explore for us, a lot of them, and we're completely free at this time to choose what pleases us. Choose what pleases us and make it work. Now, if that's not exciting, I don't know what in the world possibly could be exciting. Choosing what pleases us. How many times do we actually get to make a choice of something that we'd really like? You know, it's like few and far between. And that's, I think that is kind of like the best way to run through life. And I think it's a great opportunity because now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So male or female, this energy is pretty exciting for us to have. It's a material plane energy, worldly goods, money, things like that. Male or female, it's going to be earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I'm thinking some of us might be called forward, like to step up and step into this kind of energy. The Queen of Pentacles uses money as a tool in her life, but she doesn't worship it. It's not worshipped. It could be a person outside of us, a very generous person outside of us that's a really excellent manager of money. They'd be as an advisor, if it's someone I'm going to, an advisor to me, she would favor me, or would be, or he or she would favor me, but they would at least, if they didn't favor me, they would be just and they would be fair. So it's a person in our lives. Some of us are going to be asked to step in this energy. Some of us, it's going to be somebody outside of us. But a person in our life who's very practical, well-grounded, wants to see the money that she distributes produce some kind, he or she, sorry about that, produce some kind of tangible result. If I give it to you, show me what you're going to do with it, or tell me what you're going to do with it. So if it's not a person, it's a harvest for us after much labor. We've done the labor, security, acquisition of wisdom through experience, and it says, and through the prudent use of our wealth. And that should make us stop right there and think, because we Pisces are big givers, you know. We're always giving to this person, giving to that person, that type of energy. It's just the way we are. So prudent use of wealth is going to be a very smart, wise thing for us also this month. And if it's someone helping us, they're going to want to see or hear what's the plan with whatever I give you before I hand it to you. Because our next card here is the High Priestess, and this is excellent also. This is when we're experiencing a really high degree of awareness of the invisible world, where interchange takes place before the outer change, before it manifests, period, into the outer material world. Tunement with our invisible internal source is the High Priestess energy. The High Priestess is very psychic, very clairvoyant. Maybe with this type of energy coming in, we might want to remove ourselves from any type of distraction. Start tuning in to our inner voice. We are Pisces. We are like naturally intuitive beings because we're water energy. So we're very naturally intuitive. So you might want to be paying attention to anything that maybe I'm seeing a red light in my life. The other thing I want to say about this High Priestess energy is the High Priestess knows all, the High Priestess sees all, but the High Priestess does not speak all. And that's an important part of it. That in order to get an answer, and there's a card that's going to support this coming up. Now, in order to get an answer from the High Priestess, you have to ask the right question. So the energy is of her in this reading is kind of telling us, zip our lip and don't say everything in our plans. You know, maybe not just rattling about, I'm going to do this, rattling about, I'm going to do that. That kind of energy. They see all, they know all, they feel it, but they don't always speak it. You have to ask the right question. And I'm thinking about that, not because of this next card, but the last card that we have, and you'll see why I'm thinking like that. So if I feel something, maybe anything, like I have a plan for an idea for something or other, right? I might not want to speak it to everybody right now this month. I might want to be responsible and hold it within so that when I do speak it, it's beneficial to me. I don't know who I'm saying that to, but it's going to be interesting because now we have the Three of Pentacles. So now we have two Pentacle cards in here, still Earth plane energy. The three is this Three of Pentacles is the indicator of a craftsman. right? A craftsman, someone who really is already developed a skill or a trade or a profession. So it's time to put these skills that we have to good use and put them to use for profit. Pentacles is earth plane energy, money, financial things like that. But threes indicate a stage of planning. So planning something. And the Three of Pentacles in this card usually shows two people that are conferring with this guy on the card, asking him, like for something about some type of future action, or can you consult with me on some type of a business venture. So with this card, we're acquiring some type of a marketable skill to put ourselves into action in the real world. Sometimes it comes up if you just graduated from college, or if you're going back to school to do something important or upgrade the skills that you already have, or change your career to something better or more suitable, things like that. Enterprising or interested in some particular type of commerce or a specific trade or a specific business. And because of that, we can anticipate a rise in our prestige and in our earnings. And that's really nice. Who doesn't want a rise in prestige and earnings is what I'm thinking here. All of us want that kind of rise in the prestige and the earnings. It's really nice, gives us more money for our word play down here. But because of our next card, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, boy, we have the Queen of Pentacles in here, we have the World, we have all these good, successful cards, but the way to get to it is basically in this last card, and that's the Seven of Wands energy. And this Seven of Rods or Wands are about courage and about determination. It indicates someone who's really willing to fight for what they believe in, to stand up for themselves, stand their ground no matter what. And a lot of times we Pisces won't do that. We'll turn around and go hide in the corner or get back in our shell because we really don't want any kind of conflict or something. So with this card, we may have been doing that, like falling into complacency. But now we're coming out on top, and we're more vital and we're more active. It's a card of profit and gain after determinedly, I can't get the word out. I'm determined. There's a good way to put it. Holding off the competition, holding off the enemies. Notice he has one rod and the other six are battling from the ground. But our determination is what wins the day with this card. So we're discovering inner resources with this card that we hardly ever knew that we never suspected that we even had. And that can come through the High Priestess energy by going within, So we're going to use them for good to overcome our obstacle. So we have the advantage with this card, and we will eventually achieve success by sheer force of will and our personalities. Even if people are coming up against us, things like that, we're going to be able to do this through our sheer force of will. And I think most people, we Pisces are quite gentle people, kind and considerate of others for the most part. They do not ever expect us to stand up and say no. So it comes as like a shock whenever we do. And that's a card of expansiveness too. I really like it for us because actually more than anything, because I think that portion of us takes people off guard because we would prefer not to do that. They think that we won't do it, and it's actually not a truth. Anybody who would corner one of us would probably find that out. I think we're going to do really well with this, and we're going to work with it. We're going to get exactly what we want because it's coming towards us, especially with that World card in there. So right use of either the energy of the Queen of Pentacles or us meeting with the Queen of Pentacles and using our inner resources with the High Priestess, keeping those, what we're going to do in the future, a little bit sacred, like internalized, until we find that need to do it, is what's going to produce those results and allow us to step into the flow of grace. Can't make up angel cards. We got the law of attraction. We're going to be little magnets this month. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align with them. Align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energy to the higher frequency. That's a pretty good card for us and this reading, because it looks like that's exactly what we're going to be doing. It says the angels gave you this card as a reminder that the law of attraction can help you improve the situation you're inquiring about. Complaints and worry only attract more of the same. So elevate your thoughts with the help of the angels to attract what you desire. Several times a day, imagine that the situation was presently healed and perfectly manifested. Feel gratitude that it is already so in spirit, which is the first part of attracting the material aspects of the situation. Think about your desires, avoid worrying or complaining, rise up to the level of the type of person that you wish to attract. As your spiritual energy increases, you'll find yourself less attracted to lower energies in relationships and situations. This is normal, and the angels can help you deal with these endings and new beginnings. And boy, do we have it with that World card in this reading. Well, Pisces, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really, truly appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or just go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section over at the website. Also over at the website, there are 2 short videos. One explains a prayer class, the other the suture classes I put out there for you. Prayer class is very comprehensive. It explains how to format prayers, why you do them the way you do. The suture classes are just simple thought forms. You put in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clairperceptions dramatically. The videos that explain them are over at the website. So to all of you I met through, this is my announcement, 5 whole years of doing YouTubes, and happy birthday Pisces too. And to all of you I've met through 33 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.